I know you guys are getting tired of looking at my strawberries. It's winter. It's almost Christmas. These guys have green leaves. You know, they're not producing, as far as I can tell. But, yeah, there's a little guy that is trying to do something right there. So, here's what I'm thinking. I need, on that little strip of property that's over there by where I was doing the grapes the other day, where I put in all those leaves and stuff, I need to put in an irrigation pump because I want to put a garden over there. And you know, there's a couple of different ways that I can put in a pump. Actually, a multitude of different ways, but there's two ways that I'm considering. So I've got that canal, you know, that goes right by there. And one thing I can do would be to set up a pump like I already have set up that waters, you know, the grass, just the regular grass of my of these yards here. The other thing that I can do, and you know, so that would require me to run a line, an electric line, 110 volts or 220, going all the way across my property. You know, it's just a long run. Okay, I actually have a 110 volt run halfway there now, and you know, so that's why I'm, you know, slightly entertaining the idea. My other option would be, because it's something that I've always sort of wanted to figure out how it works and sort of dabble in, you know, because somewhere down the road I may, you know, consider doing a larger project, and that's solar. You know, just hooking up a couple of panels and setting it up so that I'm drawing directly from having a pump that's being powered by the little solar panel that I would put in. Okay, so just those pieces had fallen off, and this upper hinge here, that had sort of come loose, so I just shored everything up and put some big screws in there. And here is where I'm thinking of erecting, or putting in, not erecting anything, but putting in a pump. So right over in this area here, which is not being shaded in by this tree, so in this area right there, I would put some solar panels, right? I'd erect them and have them facing up over this way. Sun's right there behind the clouds, so right there, they're not really being hit by the shade. The sun would be coming up from this direction though, and it would be shaded here by this tree in the morning, but we'd get plenty of sun from the afternoon for my purposes. I would put in a couple of big solar panels, 200 watt, two of them, and back over here, so over here the property, I'd put the pump in like right in here. I can see right here, you see that where that hose is right there? Previously that's where a pump was, so I would put a pump that is a Life Flight helicopter. There's a hospital over that direction. So I would put a pump here in this area where you can see this thing here is. I'd put the pump there, and I would have, and I'd basically run the water up over here, and then I would flood all that area over that way. I wouldn't flood it. I would use drip irrigation or something. But in order for me to really get back there and do what I need to do, I need to remove all this stuff that you see here. So it's back behind this fence. Nobody's been here and done anything. It just really needs to be cleaned out. Inside this shed that I was just working on. So the people who lived here a year or so ago, as I bought the place, they had this place rented out. And the people who were renting were absolute pigs. They raised dogs, and they just let this place go to hell. Excuse my. And they used this little shed here as a dog kennel kind of place. So they had puppies in here all the time. So this place, I can still sort of smell the puppy smell. This place I would just, sweep it out, clean it out. It's still in pretty good shape. In fact, it's in very good shape. No leaking or water damage. It's been kept dry. Just a little bit smelly. So once I get all this stuff swept out, it'll be fine. And so what I would do is I would throw in, a panel along that back wall there. And that's where I would put the electrical equipment. And running in from the solar panels, put a little battery bank here, elevated just a little bit, with maybe 4 batteries in it, 4 12-volt batteries. And I'd run a 24-volt system. Okay, so here I am in the back again. And I'm going to start removing this fence right here. So my property goes sort of out to the middle of that fence over there, that gate. And the creek is just right down there. So I'm going to remove this fence all the way down. It's just a big trap for vines, and I don't like these vines at all. I like the grapevines, but there's all kinds of other vines that are mixed in here. So I'm going to start. I have to climb over that fallen log there, go over there, that's where the bolts are, and undo those. And then I'm going to try to pull the fence back. I may end up well, that's all I really need to do. I was thinking I might get the tractor and put a hook on it and just pull it out. But, I want to keep these poles. The poles are okay because that's supporting the grapevines. I believe there are grapes back in here. I'm not absolutely sure. But we'll cultivate some if not. I've got this El Cheapo saw that I got at Home Depot. I need to get rid of some of this tree here. It's a good sized tree. I just sharpened these blades a little while ago. I've used it once, and I've never sharpened blades before. Used it once since I sharpened it, that is. And I know that you're supposed to sharpen sort of in between the blades, or not sharpen it, but sort of whittle it down a little bit, but I didn't do that. So we'll see.
So now, I've got the fence laying on the ground over here. Just gonna pull it back. It's tangled up with, there's two fences actually here, so we had a dog kennel or something here. The other fence is all tangled up with it.
Well, there's the progress. Remember all those trees and stuff that were there? Got the this fence is free of that log now, and so tomorrow, weather permitting, I will be removing some of this chain link fence.